Hello and welcome back once more to the Turbo Newscast.
Welcome back.
It's Section 3 time again, everyone. So batten down the
Indeed.
hatches and
Get ready
whatever
for
the
the
hell else you do,
controversial. Buckle up for the controversial.
'cause it's the fun section again. Oh. Well,
Uh,
biggest thing that's been in the news, American news recently, is the debt ceiling. As always.
always.
So, Um, we have two stories about that. They've also been referring to it as the fiscal cliff, which somehow I didn't manage to link the fiscal cliff.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't manage to get that until he brought it up today before we started.
Yep. Uh,
Hello and welcome to the Turbo Newscast. I'm Fiscal Cliff, and this is my co-host Stella. Actually, no. His idea was, and this is my co-host, John Bonner.
yep.
Yeah,
What you
no,
wanted.
I really didn't make the connection between Fiscal Cliff and Cliff
I
Jameson.
asked the same thing. I'm like, wait, you didn't realize that?
Yeah,
I feel like it was something you should have realized.
it really is. It really is. Alrighty, well, we're gonna start with Obama news about the
You know, it'd be
so-called
really
fiscal
funny
cliff.
if they had used the same picture that we had the last 2 weeks again.
That would have been great. Just the same picture over and over and over and over.
Like, crap, we haven't got a new picture of Obama yet.
He's like Daniel Radcliffe. He wears the same damn thing every day.
Yeah.
I still love that story about Daniel Radcliffe, that he wears the exact same thing every time he walks out of the play, or every time he walked out of the place. So it just made the paparazzi photos completely useless. They looked like they all got him on the same day.
Yeah. What's a good idea?
It is a great idea.
Same for Obama. You have no idea if this picture is old or new. Anyways.
Okay. So, if you haven't been paying attention to the debt news, the Republicans don't have a plan, or at least haven't introduced one yet. And the Democrats have introduced one. Obama himself has introduced one or two. And they've rejected it because Republicans. So,
No negotiation.
so it said, or it said. So he said, okay, I'm not going to negotiate with myself. Pretty much, they want a bill, or if they want a deal, they're either going to have to bring one right the fuck up, or you're getting this.
I think that's a fair statement.
Yeah. It makes sense if you're not going to toss something in the
We
ring
need to do something.
yourself. Yeah. Okay, I don't like your opinion. Why not? I don't like your opinion. That's what they're saying. The right
It's
way
kind
to
of
do
like-
it would be I don't like your opinion. Why not? Well, because this. Okay, what's your proposal? This is mine.
You know, it's kind of like being in a group project. If someone offers an idea and you don't like it, you probably should have a different idea then.
Yes, if you don't like the way that
As
they're
opposed
taking
to
the
not doing
project,
anything.
yeah, if you don't like the way that someone else is taking the project, bring that up, offer some constructive criticism, and maybe give an alternate path that they should be taking the project. Don't just say, yeah, fuck you, you're wrong, and leave it at that.
Because then you both failed the project.
Exactly.
Or they do it by themselves.
Or they do it by themselves. And then you take credit for it 2 weeks later when it's due, and the teacher, you've figured out the teacher hasn't been paying attention to your group at all.
Who you've been having sex with for the last 30 years or something like that. I don't know.
Why? Oh,
Don't worry
why?
about it. I'm tired, Cliff.
I can tell. Well, we've got another piece of debt ceiling news, and this one's great. This one is the point where I posted, just in mod chat and to Zela, politics is stupid.
Yeah, it is.
This is the point.
This is the point where stupid collides with other stupid and makes the stupidest of stupid.
Yes, this is my politics is stupid point. Mitch McConnell filibustered himself. Mitch McConnell, Senate Minority Leader, on Thursday, proposed a vote to raise the debt ceiling. He made a motion for the vote on legislation that would let the president extend the country's borrowing limit on his own. Congress would then have the option to disapprove such hikes in a fashion similar to the one that he first suggested during last year's standoff over the debt ceiling. And apparently it was just a move to embarrass Democrats because he didn't think that Majority Leader Harry Reid would take him up on the offer. Because it would have allowed McConnell to portray President Obama's desire for such authority as something even Democrats opposed. Harry Reid objected at first, but then he told McConnell, you know what, that might be a good idea. After Senate staff reviewed the proposal, Reid came back to the floor and proposed a straight up or down vote on the idea. And so McConnell was forced to say, no, on second thought, no. What he said, what we're talking about here is a perpetual debt ceiling grant in effect to the president. Matters of this level of controversy always require 60 votes.
Hey guys, I got an idea. Let's play tag. Okay, let's play tag. No, let's not play tag anymore.
Yeah! That's it! That's this, essentially.
Politics is stupid sometimes.
Yes!
There's no reason
yes!
There's no reason for this.
From Harry Reid, what we have here is a case of the Republicans here in the Senate.
Is it a failure to communicate?
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to interrupt the quote. What we have here is a case of the Republicans here in the Senate, once again, not taking yes for an answer. This morning, the Republican leader asked consent to have a vote on his proposal. Just now, I told everyone we're willing to have that vote, an up or down vote. And now, the Republican leader objects to his own idea. So I guess we have a filibuster of his own bill.
Tim, politics is really backwards in America. Like, really backwards.
To be fair, it is supposedly a first.
Like, if you want to know how backwards America is in terms of politics, the whole reason we're having this debt crisis right now is because our government has made it so that if we don't come up with a solution, we fail. They made it that way. It's not that way naturally. They made it that way.
we've gotten so ass backwards in this country that we've hit new lows for Congress.
Uh,
God damn.
maybe he just wanted to filibuster something. Just like, hey, I got a lot to say about nothing. Let me talk for 9 hours straight.
Now, there was an amazingly optimistic post on Reddit about this. Maybe McConnell is anti-filibuster or pro-filibuster reform, and he's taking this opportunity
Yeah, that's it.
to
Totes it.
to demonstrate that we really need filibuster reform.
Yeah, that's it.
Totally.
Dude, you can have your deranged fantasies.
Uh,
How about my theory, which is just as good, is that he has a fetish for filibusters, and this satisfies that fetish. It is just as possible. Nailed it.
all right. Well, here's someone else who nailed it.
In the head.
Thousands attest anti-Nazi rally in Hungary. Test lawmakers' call to screen Jews. Budapest. Thousands attended an anti-Nazi rally Sunday in Hungary, organized by Jewish and civic groups. Test a far-right lawmakers' call to screen Jews for national security risks. The rally was unusual because politicians from both the government and opposition parties shared a stage outside Parliament. And yes, I know it's Parliament. I don't know why I said Parliament.
I feel so dumb right now.
Marton Yongyosi of the far-right Jobbik Party said Monday in the legislature it was time to, quote, assess how many people of Jewish origin there are here, and especially in the Hungarian parliament and the Hungarian government, represent a certain national security risk.
What would that national security risk be?
I don't know. Young Yossi later apologized to, quote, our Jewish compatriots for his statement, but added that Hungary needed to be wary of, quote, Zionist Israel and those serving it also from here. The point?
Oh my gosh.
You! The point? You! Am I making my point clear?
Ah. I feel like this is so wrong on so many levels. It would kind of be like if we said again, hey, how many Japanese people are in here in America? Why don't we screen them?
I just...
Because they might pose a national security risk. No more so than anyone else in your society.
What security risk?
I want to know that too, yeah. Because Nazis. I can tell this one's making you sad.
No, this one makes my head hurt. Why is this a thing?
Well, you wondered about that in the last one too.
Yeah.
It's kind of mean.
Well, let's cheer me up.
I'll agree with that.
The new rules in England state that from 2013, all free schools in England must teach evolution as a comprehensive and coherent scientific theory in order to get government funding.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, the move follows scientists' concerns that free schools run by creationists might avoid teaching evolution, and that Sir Paul Nurse told BBC News that the previous rules on free schools and the teaching of evolution versus creationism had not been tight enough. Points to England for that one.
1 point to England.
Yes.
Now they do. Well, they will soon.
Yeah. Starting 2013. Yeah, I like.
I was taught evolution.
Yeah, so far, 79 free schools have opened in England, with 118 more due to open in 2013 and beyond. They are funded directly by central government, but unlike other state-funded schools, are run by groups of parents, teachers, charities, and religious groups, and do not have to abide by the national curriculum. The new rules mean that if a free school is found to be acting in breach of its funding agreement, for example, teaching creationism as a scientific fact or not teaching evolution, the Department for Education will take swift action, which could result in the termination of that funding agreement. Wouldn't it be so nice to have something like that in America?
It'd be nice to have free school in America.
That too. Well, I think this is just,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah.
It'd be nice to have schools that mandated evolution.
I was about to say, wouldn't it be nice if America was England? And then I just thought, why don't I just move to fucking England?
That's what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah.
I'm planning on packing my bags as soon as I can and getting out of here. Gonna finish my degree and move.
The problem with moving to England, though, then I'm farther away from Kansas.
You don't think Google will ever go to England?
Not in the next year.
I wasn't planning on moving in next year.
Not in the
I'll
next
tell you what,
2
Cliff,
months.
if we make our own city between Kansas City and Vancouver, and you make a city in between those two and the border, I'll tell you what, I'll go there.
Okay. Note to self. Start up a fucking city.
Yeah. I don't know how you do that, but we'll get on that. You can just be a city of turbos.
That would be
It's not-
kind of bitchin'. Not
It
gonna
would
lie.
be, but there's not enough for a whole city. Maybe a town. A small town.
Alright, well, we've got one last story for tonight. And this one's fun.
Sweet.
The Pope, if you haven't seen yet, the Pope has a Twitter account. Not just one. He has 8 in separate languages. He has English, I was gonna say
Popish.
Israelic, Arabic, Spanish, Polish, Italian, Greek, and I don't remember the other 2. But yes, the Pope has a Twitter. And of course, they are official Church Doctrine.
Is German one of them?
Yes.
There you go.
The Pope is officially on Twitter now under the handle @Pontifex, and his tweets are officially part of the Church's magisterium, meaning that anything he tweets is the teaching authority of the Catholic Church. Yeah, a lot of what he says actually falls into the category of the magisterium.
So, why are you excited about this?
Because it's just kind of funny.
Okay.
The Pope's tweets are church doctrine. When you say it that way, it just sounds fucking absurd. Because everyone else who uses Twitter is like, yeah, I just had turkey for dinner and it's not Thanksgiving, hashtag YOLO, and just thinking that and making my brain melt out of my ears even saying that, just thinking that is church doctrine.
YOLO. That should be church doctrine.
Yes!
YOLO.
Isn't it so much better now?
Oh my gosh. YOLO was church doctrine. That would be the greatest thing ever.
Oh, I think we found our title for this one.
Yes.
YOLO is church doctrine.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh.
Oh God, I really want that to be church doctrine now. Or I really want him to get hacked now. Oh my God, Zarkith, that's amazing. Since he has 8 accounts, can we technically start calling him the Octo?
No, you can.
I want to.
Start calling him that.
You know I'm gonna forget by next week.
He'll be gone in 5 minutes.
Yep. What were we calling him again?
Right out the window.
Yep. In one ear, right out the other.
And it was your own thought too. Well, it was
No, it was Zark's.
Zark's, but you
Oh,
enjoyed
yeah.
it. So that I do want YOLO to be church doctrine now. Let's do that.
That would be great.
If I'm ever Pope, which I can't be, but
No, you can't.
if I found a way, that'd be the first thing. First church doctrine, YOLO. Hashtag YOLO.
Oh God, that would be great.
That would be great. Oh, that'd be my day.
All right,
Like, screw the rest of the day. Screw the rest of the stories.
just
YOLO.
Oh God.
So tired.
This is what happens when we don't stream until an hour. When we don't start until an hour after when we were supposed to, and it was because of
Almost
technical
3 a.m.
difficulties.
It's almost 3 a.m.
Hashtag YOLO becomes church doctrine.
And it's the greatest thing ever.
Oh. I knew there was a reason I shoved this at the end. Alright. That is all for us this week. We'll see you guys next Thursday. 8 o'clock. We're live at 8 o'clock. We may not be actually starting at 8 o'clock, but we sure as hell are live.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll see you next time. Turbo Newscast.